to create a third gate, and everything we have worked for will be lost. The fifth of the 5. So far, only 4 of the children have been identified. The English boy and the Peruvian boy have now been joined by twin American brothers Scott and Jamie Tyler, who were revealed to us by our Psi project. At the time, they were working in a theater in Nevada. Note that Scott Tyler was thoroughly programmed whilst held captive by our agents in Nevada. Although he was subsequently reunited with his twin brother, it is still possible that he can be turned against his friends. A psychological report, Appendix 1, is attached. We know very little about the 5th of the 5. She is a girl. Like the others, she will be 15 years old. We expect her to be of Chinese heritage, quite probably still living in the East. In the Old World, her name was Scar. It is certain that the other 4 will be searching for her, and we have to face the fact that they may succeed. We must, therefore, find her first. We have agents in every country searching for her. Many politicians and police forces are now working actively for us. The Psi project continues throughout Europe and Asia, and we are still investigating teenagers with possible psychic, paranormal abilities. There is every chance that the girl will reveal herself to us. It is likely that she still has no idea who and what she really is. Once we have the girl in our hands, we can use her to draw the rest of the gatekeepers into a trap. One at a time, we will bring them to the Necropolis, and once we have all 5 of them, we can hold them separately, imprison them, torture them, and keep them alive until the end of time. Everything is now set. The gatekeepers have no idea how strong we are, how far we have advanced. Our eyes are everywhere, all around the world, and very soon the battle will begin. We just have to find the girl. Ia Sakath, Ia Sakach, Ia Shajul. Chapter 1. Road Sense. The girl didn't look before crossing the road. That was what the driver said later. She didn't look left or right. She'd seen a friend on the opposite pavement, and she simply walked across to join him, not noticing that the lights had turned green, forgetting that this was always a busy intersection, and this was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when people were trying to get their work finished, hurrying on their way home. The girl just set off without thinking. She didn't so much as glimpse the white van heading towards her at 50 miles an hour. But that was typical of Scarlet Adams. She always was a bit of a dreamer, the sort of person who'd act first and then think about what she'd done, only when it was far too late. The field hockey ball that she had tried to thwack over the school roof, but which had instead gone straight through the headmistress's window. The groundsman she had pushed fully clothed into the swimming pool. It might have been a good idea to check first that he could swim. The 60-foot-tall tree she'd climbed up, only to realize that there was no possible way back down. Fortunately, her school made allowances. It helped that Scarlet was generally popular, was liked by most of the teachers, and even if she was never top of the class, managed to be never too near the bottom. Where she really excelled was at sports. She was captain of the field hockey team, despite the occasional misfires, a strong tennis player, and an all-round winner when it came to track and field. No school will give too much trouble to someone who brings home the trophies, and Scarlet was responsible for a whole clutch of them. The school was called St. Genevieve's, and from the outside it could have been a stately home or perhaps a private hospital for the very rich. It stood on its own grounds, set back from the road, with ivy growing up the walls, sash windows, and a bell tower perched on top of the roof. The uniform, it was generally agreed, was the most hideous in England. A mauve dress, a yellow jersey, and in summer months, a straw hat. Everyone hated